The temple tax and divine provision. Matthew 17:24-27 KJV. When Jesus and his disciples arrived in Capernaum, tax collectors approached Peter and asked, "Does your master not pay the tribute?" Peter said yes. But before Peter could say more, Jesus addressed him directly. He asked, "Do kings take taxes from their own children or from strangers?" Peter answered, "From strangers." Jesus responded, "Then the children are free." Still, Jesus said, "Lest we offend them, go to the sea, cast a hook, and take the first fish that comes up. Open its mouth and you'll find a coin. Use it to pay the tax for me and for you." This was the temple tax, a half-shekel required of Jewish men for the upkeep of the temple based on Exodus 30. It wasn't a Roman tax but a religious obligation. Jesus, being the Son of God, was rightfully exempt. The temple was his Father's house. Yet he chose to pay not out of duty, but to avoid offense. The miracle is just as important as the message. A coin in a fish's mouth? God's provision is always enough, often unexpected but never late. Christ showed that even in submitting to man's customs, he remained Lord over creation. Today we are reminded of three things. First, Christ is Lord over all. Though divine, he submitted to earthly customs, not because he had to, but to fulfill righteousness and humility. Second, we are free in Christ, but that freedom should never be used to create stumbling blocks. Liberty must be balanced with love. Third, when we walk in obedience, even in the small things, God provides. Not always through expected means, but always with purpose. Jesus paid what he didn't owe to teach us how to walk wisely, humbly, and faithfully. Spiritual freedom is not a license to neglect responsibility. It's a call to represent God with integrity. As Jesus said elsewhere, "Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's." Live free, but live wisely. God still provides for his children.